Here with me, I have a French bow. I bet you can guess that the bow is not only a valuable part of playing the bass, but that there's more to it than it just being a stick with hair. Let's examine it further. The bow I have here is made out of wood. Let's look it over and learn the names of each piece. Starting right under my hand here, pointing at the wood, this entire long piece makes up a majority of the bow, and it's called the stick. Back over here by my hand, we have a black piece of ebony, which often features inlays and decorations such as abalone, plastic, and sometimes fancy metals like gold or silver. The frog is about the area of the bow that you'll be holding the bow at. Just off of it, we have the ferrule, which is this metal piece here. It helps to keep the bow hairs tight and tucked inside of the frog. On the far side of the frog, near my pinky when I'm holding it, we have the screw, which helps us to tighten and loosen to the hair's desired tension. Next to my index finger, I have a grip. It's made out of leather. The grip on your bow at home or at school could be made out of various different materials. Like on the German bow, sometimes you'll see metal, rubber, or leather, or sometimes you'll see a combination of all of those materials. But here I have leather with metal winding. So if we follow the hair all the way to the other end of the bow, we get to the bow head. This is a special shape that leads to a tip, the tip protector, and the end of the hair. Let's put the bow down and talk a little bit about its background. The French bow is shaped much like a violin or a cello bow. It has a much smaller frog than the German bow, resulting in a smaller space between the stick and the hair. You'd be surprised at how much of a difference that can make. While it's said to have been created during the 17th or 18th centuries, the bow and its overhand hold weren't popularized until about the 19th century or so. Before then, most people were using the underhand hold and German-style shaped bows. The French bow was popularized by double bass virtuoso Giovanni Bottesini, one of the most important bassists to have ever lived. He advocated for it hard and claimed that it was superior for solo performances. Today, the bow can be used in any and all settings, and it is the most popular bow in the United States. I'd like to mention some famous French bow users. Some of these users are, historic, so they're no longer here with us, but others are still alive and well and are pedagogues or soloists or world-class orchestra players. Giovanni Bottesini, Thilthim Voisin, Xavier Foley, Joe Conyers, Oliver Babas, Hal Robinson, Ed Barker, Marcos Machado, Owen Lee, Lorraine Campet, Nina DeCesar, Edgar Meyer, and Tim Cobb.